Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, our cherished viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Outer Chat. My name is Mary Musa and I have with me
Lady
Salama as usual. And today we are bringing to you yet another exciting episode as we always do. Can you do us the honor of telling us what we have for our viewers today?
How to be yourself on the social media pressure.
That is actually interesting because social media is all over us.
It's
now.
kind of our everyday life.
Yes, it's part of us literally now. So let's delve in, right?
Yes.
So I want to start by asking whether you have ever been pressured to be someone else on social media.
Well, this is an interesting question indeed. Way back SHS. That's way back. You know, at our time, it was this Facebook thing. When Facebook was Facebook.
Interesting. Are you trying to say Facebook is not Facebook yet?
It's Facebooking, but that time, you know, it was the new trend. It was the current thing, like there was no
The
much
new TikTok.
media like TikTok.
Yeah.
Twitter was in existence. Instagram, and then
Like it was the ish then.
that's what I'm saying. It's Facebook.
Yeah.
I remember we were in the boarding house, but when we come home, or even in school, we could get like these things. We bring phones around. We would pose, you know. I attended CAS actually, CAS. So we had this Wednesday where it was if you put it on the fancy gets challenge. So we wear it, and I make sure my skirt is always well ironed. Charlie, the pose I'll pose and then take a picture and post it just for likes, comments, and hype, like get to that kind of
I
thing.
remember that time some poses being
Charlie, and then like this, you do your fix and stuff. Hey, it wasn't easy. I remember I was even using this name, I'm Mackenzie Forel Salam.
Hey!
Charlie,
say it again, please.
I'm Mackenzie Forel Salam.
Interesting.
And whenever they see the name, like it draw their attention. Like, who is this person? Hey, and the pose that just to fit in. I'll like just when I sit down and I think of it, like way back, it was just for me to fit in, because it wasn't something beneficial.
Yeah.
Like you see, just take a picture, and I'm a Muslim, alright, but I didn't hijab or something. Just I usually have this afro hair whenever. So when I put on either that uniform, or we have this you got the pink uniform, the pictures we take just to go get likes, comments, and then likes. It's not easy, but I didn't see anything beneficial from that.
Yeah.
So it was just for me to fit in. Like like something like
You
that.
know that SHS level,
Right.
like you are a teen, there is a whole lot of I don't
Like
know.
you get swag, like I get swag and style, something like that.
Yeah, I understand. So how has that experience shaped you today when you look back?
When I look back, I saw it not be relevant. It wasn't.
You know, now you have grown, you have matured more. So sometimes you even look at some of these things and you laugh, just like the way we are making fun of it.
right?
Yeah, it's true. So, based on your experience, what do you think are the signs that the moment someone exhibiting it means they are losing their values or they are drifting away from their true and authentic self?
We should always remember we are Muslims. We should remember the hadiths, the teachings of the prophets, and Islam rules. So, looking back, although I had a little knowledge about deen, but honestly, I didn't say so. I didn't see anything. So we should focus on that, because at the end of the day, you are not educating. You see, when you educate someone, Allah blesses you, because knowledge learned and shared is far more better than knowledge learned and then kept to yourself.
Very true.
Yeah, so I don't see why we should just look at that and then not focus on our team and then do what is right and what is not. Yeah.
And based on your story, I think that the moment you start noticing that you are doing something contrary to what you used to, that means you are being carried away, especially if what you are doing or you start imitating are things that you know you are copying or imitating from people online. These are some of the subtle signs that I feel it also shows you are drifting away from it. Yes, it happens. I want to actually put in here that okay, we are humans, we are not infallible, right? And it is normal for us to be carried away by beauty, by aesthetics. For especially for us women ladies, when we see something nice, we always want to
show off.
Yes, show off.
See,
exactly. So it's so common for someone to be attracted to it, but it depends on how you actually work on this attraction that determines whether okay you are actually succumbing to that pressure or you are not. So it's very important for us to take note of our actions. The moment we start, we ourselves, we notice that things are not
going in line with Islam.
Exactly. So do you have anything for me too?
How can Muslim women find their voice online without compromising their modesty or values?
Well, to me, is to actually purify our intentions first of all. You want to actually build something meaningful online. Who are you doing it for? What is the reason why you are doing what you are doing? Is it for the vanity metrics? Is it for the shares, likes? Is it for people to say, oh, you are doing well, you do this?
Or is it for you to educate?
Exactly. So it's very important for us to assess our priorities. What is our intentions first of all? Why are we doing what we are doing? I think this can help us to understand ourselves better and know how to carve our niche when it comes to finding our voice online. So I don't know if you have any other else to share about that.
Is it okay to show your wins or struggles on the media?
I think it depends.
Okay.
But popular opinions, it is better to hide your wins. But the truth of the matter is, people don't share their struggles. Have you ever shared your own?
Well, it depends. It depends on the kind of struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've really shared the struggle I went through. Maybe, no, I don't think so. But depending on the kind of struggle, is it going to inspire someone?
Mm-hmm.
Is someone going to learn something from the struggle you are posting? And from that struggle, what did you learn, or how has it shaped you? Maybe I think you can post it just to inspire someone.
Yes, but the truth is that a lot of people do not like to share their struggles. And struggles is not just about maybe your
Actually,
personal life.
struggles are shaped after success.
Yes, true.
That one you educate someone. Someone will learn
hardly-
something from it.
Yeah, people hardly come out during that phase there and then to say that, oh, I did this and I failed. Recently, okay, they are still writing WASI, but let's assume results have come out and everyone is passing. Do you think someone who failed would actually be bold enough to come and say
No.
I did
In
not
this
make
current
it?
social,
People do not like to share their struggles. Meanwhile, as you said, when you share, sometimes it inspires people to take an action, So
actually, struggles are shared after success because
exactly.
like there is a saying that if you fail, you shouldn't quit. You should continue to do it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you succeed in a way. If you don't succeed, you learn something from the struggle.
Exactly. Yeah. And then with regards to sharing your wins too, there is a popular hadith that say Al-Ain Haqqun, evil eye is real. So it's not everything that we are supposed to share on social media. Yes, sometimes we share our wins, just like you just said. Maybe you went through a struggle and then at the end of the day you came out better than you were. You would want to share your story to inspire people. But the truth of the matter is that when it comes to lavish or some blessings that Allah has bestowed on you, maybe you just got a new car, you have a new house, you have
maybe
a
new phone.
Yes, you have a new phone.
Or you just got married, or maybe having fun with your husband, you take pictures of it and post.
Yes. Not everybody is genuinely happy for you. And the concept or what makes evil eye quite intriguing is the fact that sometimes it's not like people actually wish bad for you, but then the way Allah has created us, the eye is real. Maybe you'd have to read more about it. Naturally, they will just see it.
Jealous of you.
Exactly.
Hey, watch this person. Who is this person to get what you're like the kind of current thing you've gotten? Who are you to get it? Or like you get that kind of vibe.
So it's very important for us to take note of some of these things. It's not every blessing that we are supposed to post. Most especially now, take this opportunity to entreat our new mothers on how they often also post their baby. Sometimes a baby who is less than a week old and they're already flying over the media, which
is even now kind of common.
Yeah.
Everything the child is doing. But you know what? What I've learned also from my point of view, some people, you see, the more they get net worth through it.
Yeah, of course.
Because the more you post, people will come and like you get some money.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe someone has that mindset, but you don't know who is feeling.
Yes.
You don't know the kind of person looking at it. Maybe someone who is so jealous of you, and even the eye. We have some people's eye are evil. Even the prophet have talked about it.
Yeah.
So
it's better some of the things we should just be conscious enough to understand things we are going to post and things we are not going to post. Not everything is supposed to be on social media. It's good to have your own private life. It comes with a different form of confidence. I don't know whether you've noticed that. The fact that nobody actually knows
what I'm about.
Exactly. So it's important for us to take note of some of these things when it comes to sharing our wins, especially
some ways I do post it on my WhatsApp. That's if you have my number.
Yes, you know, WhatsApp is very...
And I post it to inspire, actually. Because people who know me, like, you know, people are watching you.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, people are watching you.
Exactly.
You wouldn't know. So maybe I can go off. People will call me, Salama, why? Like, why? We don't see your posts.
Yeah.
You remember our sister was even saying, hey, we had a chat and she was like, hey, Salama would say it was being I was so happy. I was like, wow, so all this while, once I post as inspired when she's even saying it to me. And that's a farewell message that even the prophet used to say. So I was so happy. Okay,
so you know, we are, as you earlier indicated, social media is part and parcel of us now. We actually cannot do anything about it. It's here to stay. So that means it affects almost every part of our life, including our mental health, right? So let's look
how would you protect your mental health and self-worth in this current, just as you're saying?
Well, for me, I don't even know how to put it well. Like, the way I am so strict on my boundaries, the way I take care of my mental health on social media, it would surprise you, because at first I was not like that. You know, back then we were not that mature, like the thought was very minimal, but now, I am very strict on my boundaries. Trust me, I would not consume content from people I do not like. If I know what you are posting is not something that aligns with my values, Charlie, what is the essence of the blog?
Content or
No. What even is the essence of the blog button? When I don't like your content, from there and then, I'll just take it off. I'll do what not interested, take you off from.
But it's not come to your FYP.
Exactly. So for me, I'm very strict on my boundaries. So sometimes I am very surprised when I hear people say that, they are stalking others. Like, why would you be stalking?
You feel pressured. That's the influencing thing.
Yes, you feel pressured. You go. Some people can stalk and scroll down to the bottom of someone's
page
over hundreds of posts. For what what reason?
Wasting time.
And most times you find out that it's really.
If only it's educative, I think you can do that. Me, if it's educative, I have to go
Of course, if it's
to gain
educative.
something.
Yes, of course. I'm not even talking about the educational content. You know, some people they are just spies, just probing into people's lives, you know, and then they would be stalking till they are even caught sometimes, which is very bad, you know. So it's very essential for us to put. If you don't like something, don't follow. If you know this, that's it. That's it.
What advice would you give a young Muslimah who is feeling left behind or not good enough?
Oh, first of all, we should understand our sense of worth. Like, we should understand how worthy we are. The fact that you are a human, the fact that you are a woman, these are two honorable statues that you should always keep in mind. Don't let anyone in their mediocre thinking make you feel like you are not enough or you are not up to it.
Just be yourself. That's
Exactly.
good answer. Be yourself.
It's very important because often, because of lack of self-esteem, when people pass out, most times negative comments, you find out that we are being bogged down. You know, where's
Are drained.
Exactly.
You'll be thinking of it,
You'll
which
be
is
thinking
going to
of
affect
it.
your mental health.
Exactly. So it's very important for us to have that sense of worthiness, understand that, oh, you too matter. And then you have worth, you are worthy. Don't let anyone let you feel like you're
Little.
not up to it. Exactly. So how do you also think we can practice self-awareness and keep our identity rooted on social media?
Rooted on deen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we should focus on deen, the hereafter. We should focus on our faith, as it is an honor to us. So if something doesn't align with your deen, just go off it. Period. Go off it. It won't help you. Because at the long run, it's just temporal. It's temporal.
Exactly.
So think of the hereafter. So like you are scrolling through the content you follow. Some contents are educative. So if you follow it, you will learn a lot. Me, for instance, I've learned a lot of duas on social media. Trust me, a lot. There are some duas, although I was taught, but I've come to social through the content I'm following. I've got to learn. And if you follow an educative content, whenever you are scrolling for on your FYP, that kind of content will come. So maybe if you're following something like maybe this trending things like dancing and all the time, that's what you'll be having.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you won't gain anything.
It's true. It's true. Social media is a tool and it can make or make you based on how you use it. I don't find any essence in buying a phone, buying data, and then just wasting it away without
Data to
skating.
consume a lot of our mind.
Exactly.
Because if you don't have data, you feel like something is lost in you. I don't know if
sometimes you feel like
you
your
all
phone
have
is
that kind
just
of-
some kind of
nothing to use,
Yes.
just a phone on your
Phone,
hand,
yes.
a toy, kind of
when
toy.
you don't have data. I thought I was the only one who
No.
normally
We
feel
all
that.
feel that sometimes.
It's not easy. It's
Because
very-
like you feel something
Yes.
has lost for me.
So
Like,
you are always eager. It's like people who are drug addicts, you know. Sometimes when you see that the person is actually suffering, but then they will try everything that they can to get money to buy drugs just so they can feel calm. So it's like that.
we are all kind of addicted to
Yes.
social media now.
And it's very important for us to limit this time. I think there has been a lot of research recently which is discouraging people from spending so much time, especially before bedtime. It's appropriate to at least be 1 hour away from your screen before you sleep. because they say some of the stresses that today we are going through, some diseases. Recently I came across a publication like that a lot of Gen Zs and millennials are contracting some diseases, and it's because of our lifestyle, what we consume, our diet, and then our screen time. We are so exposed,
Which is even going to affect our eyes.
Exactly. It affects our eyes down to some other parts that we might not even be aware of. So we should know what to do. And then I also,
And you should also schedule, maybe today I'll spend just 2 hours on my phone. And the 2 hours is not like constantly, just maybe through the 2 hours you have some break, 30 minutes, maybe from morning, from let's say 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. you spend 30 minutes on it. Then maybe later in the day, like around 12, you spend 30 minutes, 6 p.m. you spend 30 minutes, and then maybe before you go to bed, 30 minutes. And it should be something that you should go through something very educative.
exactly.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, you just spend 2 hours instead of spending all your time on the media.
Yes, it's very important. And one thing I had learned recently is give yourself, before you use your phone, learn to do some productive things, something which is going to increase you,
Like selling,
exactly. Maybe you read,
doing educative content that will inspire others.
exactly. So when you are done doing that, you have also produced something meaningful to yourself.
And
Then
the
you can
society,
decide,
which
yes,
even Islam advises we should be productive to the society. We should do something productive, which is going to be beneficial to the society.
so after you are done, you can decide to do maybe your mindless scrolling for like 10 to 20 minutes. Then you are off. Let's learn as much as possible to restrict our time online. It does not really serve our mental health and overall well-being. I also want to chip in this quickly about the importance of having a digital footprint. Today, sometimes when you are even seeking for a job, sometimes the recruiters go on your profile to search what is this person doing online. So sometimes some of the vague things we come online and be posting, sometimes vulgar words. You would find a woman, especially ladies, they are engaged in banter. Hey, this one would do video and insult the other one would do it. Like, it's very shameful, especially for us as Muslim ladies. It's not appropriate, not even at all, for us to engage in some of these kind of banter. So let's be very wary of what we post online, whatever you are posting.
And what the kind of content. I mean, that one is very important too, because I don't know why someone will tell me, or maybe of course social media, and then I'll pay when like I don't see the extent. So you should follow good content. Me, it's always important too. You should follow good content.
Yes. And sometimes, as I was talking about the recruitments, I don't know whether it's really true. Sometimes they say even visas, they have to follow your social media
Maybe
to
they
see
are not
what
cyberbullying or something like that.
So some of the things we normally take for granted. Let's remember that the internet never forgets. Most times we think that, I'll just delete my account and stuff. Who told you when you delete your account it's permanently deleted? Like, it can never be retrieved.
It can be traced.
It can. Why is it that when you deactivate your account, you can reactivate it? It's because it's never been anywhere. So all the accounts you've ever had where you were engaged in cyberbullying, trust me, if people want to use it against you, they can dig it up.
Easy. It's very easy.
So let's be very conscious of some of these things, because it can cost us opportunities. Yes, it's good to have a digital footprint because of how the world has changed now, but it's not everything that is worth posting, right? Learn to do something which is going to be beneficial to yourself and then to people
and even later generation.
Yeah, exactly. So do you have anything else to give to our cherished viewers?
Let's talk about how social media has positively impacted us. You see, for instance, we Muslim women, you can even learn the Quran through a teacher in maybe UK. You are in Ghana, but you've gotten access to a teacher in UK, or maybe you listen to a tafsir on from a scholar maybe in USA or Medina or Saudi Arabia, gets me. So Bishop, it has really helped.
Yes, we've created a lot of even this that we are currently doing is something beneficial that we believe is going to be impactful to the society out there. That's why we are actually doing it. So let's use it for good instead of the negative aspects. Are we through?
I think so.
So with this, we are gradually coming to the end of the show for today. If you have any comments or any suggestion on how we can improve, you can please type it in the comment section. We'll be monitoring and we'll be glad to hear from you on our previous episodes and this episode as well. If you have any particular topic you want us to discuss as well, we are more than open to have you. As usual, you know, Elder Chat is a safe space for us Muslims to engage in meaningful conversation that is going to benefit us. So with this, I would close the show. My name, as usual, is Mary Musa, and have with me
Baby Salama.
Yes, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.